$125 million is on the line in this summer's Club World Cup. It's FIFA's brand new tournament, it's kicking off in the States, and we've just confirmed our 28-man squads to play in the tournament. There have been some shocking omissions, there have been some exciting inclusions, and with game-changing prize money on offer. The Club World Cup is a tournament we have to take serious. So this is why I'm putting you guys on to the 6 players you need to keep an eye out for in this summer's Club World Cup. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm introducing some new things that you might see a lot more of as the summer goes on, so show some love with that. Hit that like button. And thank you to today's video sponsor, In1Football, with us playing in the Club World Cup next week. If you want every update in one place, the OneFootball app is the app for you. Get all your news, team news, even get your match stats live as games are going on. It's the easiest way to get all things Chelsea in just one place. So if you guys want to download OneFootball, help the channel out, use my QR codes on screen beside me, use the links in the description below, download OneFootball and never miss a moment. Up first is the player that we tied down months ago, and that is Moises Caicedo 2.0 in Dario Asugo. We have very winnable games in the group stages, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities for Maresca to rotate and make subs during games. Asugo will feel confident that he wants to make his mark. Since announcing himself as our new signing, the player himself mentioned how similar his game is to Moises Caicedo and how excited he is to meet him and play alongside him. Fans will relish the fact that we have 2 Caicedos in our squad right now. Maresca is going to be stupidly excited, and this could be a really strong way for us to end games by adding more steel and more defensive assurance. Asugo is tenacious, he's aggressive, he's a front-footed tackler, he takes no prisoners when he's hunting that ball down, and like Moises, the guy can play, the guy can move the ball, and the guy can find his teammates between the lines. Watch out for Asugo because he could be our secret weapon when it comes to sealing out games, covering ground, and defending those spaces. Up next is the big one, and I wouldn't be doing this video properly if Dilap was not a player to watch out for. Finally, in the first time in a few years, we have bought a first-team striker, and we fought off big competition to secure Dilap. 12 goals and 2 assists in his debut season, they're pretty productive numbers. Cole Palmer allegedly said once this deal got sealed, now we're back in business. There's much excitement, there's big promise and hopes in that dressing room now that Dilap is part of the squad, and one man who will want to make the biggest impression in the Club World Cup is Dilap himself. He's seeing those reports. He knows that the club want to sign another striker. He will want to prove why signing another striker is an absolute waste of money and waste of time. Dilap brings that physicality that has been missing in our game. He's mastered the use of his frame. He deceives his opponents with his deceptive technique and his skill. When centre backs expect to embrace contact from him, Dilap will just drop his shoulder, or do a nice touch on the half turn, or do a dummy over the ball. It's why he's become such a difficult player for most players to handle. And why do you need to watch out for him? Dilap respects no one. He has that disrespectful streak in his game that us fans are gonna love, and we haven't seen that since Diego Costa. He'll go into this tournament as the unknown player, but with his unique brand of physicality, mentality, and free-spirited shooting. Just believe, yeah, he's going to make a name for himself in the Club World Cup. For the next player, could he be our versatile threat and even our winger option? I'm talking about Nico Jackson. With Dilap here, and with us being short of wingers in the squad for the Club World Cup, could you see Enzo Maresca looking to experiment by playing Nico Jackson on the left wing at times? It's pretty interesting to think that we could both have Nico and Dilap in the same lineup together. And Mark Gu is also going to the tournament as well, so there could be openings down that left flank. There's an opportunity here for Nico Jackson to kind of reinvent himself in that sense, where he can showcase that he can offer the team help in more ways than just playing up front, and that could be pretty interesting. But this is a big moment for Nico Jackson, and this is why we need to watch out for him, because not only is there big competition from Dilap, there is also big competition from reinforcement in the market. At the moment, there's a bit of a silver lining for Nico Jackson because the club have shown they aren't just ready right now to splash big on signing that marquee striker. So there is a big opportunity for Nico Jackson to remind the football club, you've been banking on me now for the last 1 to 2 years. Keep on investing in my stocks. Keep on believing in me. And the Club World Cup is the perfect showcase for Nico to remind us about the talents he has. Nico served the suspension after picking up a pretty reckless red card, but he proved his worth in the Conference League final by scoring against Real Betis. When things are going against him, these are normally the moments where Nico Jackson tends to rise and tends to show up. And I think it's going to be really fascinating to see if Maresca does in fact try and find ways to use both Nico Jackson and Liam Dilap in the same team together. Regardless, it's just nice to go into something like this knowing that we do have reinforcement up front finally. Is there an opportunity for rebirth in the Club World Cup? Up next is Christo Nkunku. Nkunku is another player that probably benefits from Liam Delap's arrival. This should spell the end for him playing up front or even down the left flank. With Kendrick Pires not joining the Club World Cup squads, at the moment, we only have Cole Palmer for that hybrid 8/10 role. And on paper, theoretically, Nkunku should be able to find his best position in the Club World Cup. For me, yeah, it's crazy to think that we signed one of the Bundesliga's most complete attacking players, and now we're treating this guy like any scrub at our football club. Nkunku will feel the grief that he has been playing out of his best positions now for the last year, and now we have Liam Dilap up front. Now we have more midfield reinforcement in Andre Santos and Asugo. The opening to play in his favoured second striker 10 role is now there in the team. And with Cole Palmer's and Enzo Fernandez's playing so much football this season, is it only right that Maresca now rotates the team now and gives Christo a real opportunity to potentially turn his Chelsea career around? And if he's still not able to turn his Chelsea career around, well, at least hopefully his market value does increase after getting more exposure and game time in the Club World Cup. Regardless of what happens with his future, it does feel like Nkunku at least should find some joy in playing in his best position. For the next player, he has a big opportunity to stop the club from signing any more defenders, and his name is Mamadou Sarr. Now, Mamadou Sarr was only signed for 12 million, and have we signed our new bargain, Konate? Sarr himself revealed in his announcement video that the player that plays most similar to his game is Liverpool's Konate. That type of comparison is pretty exciting, no? Sarr is one to watch out for because he is the definition of a modern day centre back. He's the first receiver. He's a crisp passer of the ball. He is not afraid to carry the ball past the midfield and go on marauding runs. On top of that, he's a great balance of elegance. He's not someone that's going to dive into tackles. Instead, he trusts his physicality, his upper body strength, his defensive positioning, and his strong reading of the game at such a young age. Liam Rosenior, his former Strasbourg manager, once said, Sarr's temperament, athleticism, his ability on the ball, he's got everything you need to be a world-class centre-half. He's been seen as one of Lyon's best academy grads in recent years. He's found himself at Chelsea FC, could force the club to rethink signing another centre-back. Sarr will have a ton of competition alongside Anso Mino and Achimpong when it comes to securing that first team spot for next season. But the kid has the talent, he has the poise, he has the physicality, and it's another great reminder that if you showcase your ability at Strasbourg, you can find yourself here at Chelsea one day. And for the final player, would this list even be complete if it didn't have Andre Santos? Andre Santos had an incredible season at Strasbourg. His stocks have risen. Big clubs have been interested, and the club have made sure that Andre Santos will feel confident that he will get the minutes here to develop. He has big competition ahead of him. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, even Cole Palmer taking up one of the midfield positions. This won't be easy, but right now, Santos feels equipped now to tackle that task. He is in a better place to do so compared to the last few years here. He's shown he's a two-way threat. So many goals scored last season. Andre Santos has the numbers to back up the promise. Last season, in 32 Ligue 1 games, he scored 10 goals and he got 3 assists. This type of form has forced him now into the Brazil national team squad. And Santos is proving that every test you give him, he won't just pass it, he passes this with flying colours. So this is a player to watch out for who could really add something big to the squad, not only for the Club World Cup, but for the next Prem season as well. I have to say, I'm very excited to see what Andre Santos is set to bring for us this season. It's been a long time coming. He's had to be patient, but he's performed and he's showcased his ability to lead, showing great leadership, mentality and experience at a young age. He's able to help dictate the play from the back. He's able to find himself in goal-scoring positions inside the box. To be this good in both halves this young is something that we can't take for granted. And at the moment, there's a really likely opportunity that Andre Santos might be one of the best bargains bought under Clearly. So that's that, my friends. These are the 6 players you need to watch out for in this Club World Cup. Share your thoughts and opinions. Let us know how you're feeling. Who's the player that you are most excited to see play for us? And obviously, do not forget to download the OneFootball app, which you'll find in the card and description below. Love, my guys. See you all soon. Cool.